Valentine's Day is supposed to be about love, but in a small town outside Salem, Massachusetts, every February 14th, someone disappears. And this year, the flowers were delivered to the wrong house. It was snowing, the kind of soft, romantic snow you see in movies, the kind that makes streetlights glow golden and turns quiet neighborhoods into postcards, the kind that hides footprints. Emma Parker had lived in Massachusetts her whole life. She loved winter, loved the quiet, loved how the world slowed down when everything turned white and silent. But she hated Valentine's Day, not because she was single, but because exactly 1 year ago, her boyfriend vanished. No fight, no warning, no goodbye, no body, just gone. The police called it voluntary disappearance, said adults walk away from their lives all the time. Emma knew better, because on the morning he disappeared, he had received a Valentine's Day bouquet. Black roses, no sender, and a note that said, "True love never leaves." That was the last time anyone saw Daniel alive. This year, Emma tried to treat February 14th like any other day. She stayed late at the bookstore where she worked downtown. Couples came in laughing, buying last-minute gifts. Red balloons floated near the ceiling. Love songs played softly through old speakers. Outside, snow kept falling. At 8:43 p.m., the bell above the door chimed. A delivery man stepped inside. Red jacket, black gloves, scarf covering most of his face. He held a bouquet, black roses. Emma's stomach tightened. He asked her name. She didn't answer at first. He asked again, "Emma Parker?" Her throat felt dry, but she nodded. He handed her the bouquet. No florist label, no company logo, just a plain white card. She didn't open it until she got home. Her house sat at the edge of town, surrounded by trees. No close neighbors, just silence and snow. She locked the door, checked every window, turned on every light. The bouquet lay on the kitchen counter like something breathing. Slowly, she opened the card. 3 words, "I never left." Her hands began to shake, because that was Daniel's handwriting. The police had never found his body. No phone activity, no bank records, no confirmed sightings. And now, this, exactly 1 year later. A metallic smell drifted from the roses. She leaned closer. The petals weren't fully black. They were stained darker at the edges. That night, at 2:17 a.m., her security camera app sent a notification. Motion detected. Front porch. Her heart pounded as she opened the live feed. The porch looked empty, snow drifting quietly. Then the screen flickered, static, and for one split second, a tall figure stood at the edge of the porch light, completely still, watching, then gone. The next morning, she called the police. They searched around the house. No footprints, no tire tracks, nothing but untouched snow. They suggested she stay somewhere else. She refused. That afternoon, she scanned the barcode printed on the bouquet tag. It linked to an address, an old warehouse near the docks, closed years ago. Against her better judgment, she drove there. The building looked abandoned, windows boarded, paint peeling, snow untouched, except for fresh tire tracks near a side entrance. The door was slightly open. Inside, the air smelled damp, old wood, something rotten underneath. She stepped further in, and then she saw them. Dozens of bouquets, black roses, arranged in perfect rows, each one with a name attached. She stepped closer. Every name belonged to a missing woman. All disappeared on Valentine's Day. All unsolved. A sound echoed behind her. Footsteps, slow, measured. She turned. A man stood at the far end of the warehouse. Red jacket, scarf covering his face. The delivery man. He didn't speak. He just started walking toward her. Not rushing, not hesitating, certain. Emma ran.
back into the snow, slipping, falling, scrambling to her car. She drove straight to the police. When officers arrived at the warehouse, it was empty. No bouquets, no tire tracks, no footprints, nothing. That night, at 11:59 p.m., the power in her house went out. Total darkness. Her phone buzzed. Unknown number. A photo. Her living room, taken from inside. Behind her. She turned. No one there. Another message appeared. You weren't supposed to go there. Her breathing became shallow. Another message. Now you have to see the truth. Her bedroom door creaked open slowly. She grabbed a kitchen knife and moved toward the stairs. A dragging sound echoed from above, something heavy being pulled. Then a voice, soft, familiar. Emma? Her blood froze. Daniel's voice. She climbed the stairs. Each step felt heavier than the last. The bedroom window was open, snow blowing in. On the bed, a fresh bouquet of black roses. On the wall above it, written in dark red letters, "True love never leaves." Behind her, breathing, close. She turned. The scarf fell away. It was Daniel, but not the Daniel she remembered. Skin pale, eyes hollow, smile stretched too wide. He leaned close to her ear and whispered, "I kept my promise." And that's when Emma realized Daniel never disappeared. He was chosen, and now Emma was too.
Valentine's Day is the busiest night of the year for dating apps. But in Chicago, one profile only appears for 24 hours, and everyone who matches with it disappears. It started as a joke, a Reddit thread buried deep in a Chicago dating forum. Someone posted a screenshot of a profile that only showed up on February 14th every year at exactly midnight. The username was simple: "Be mine forever." No bio, no linked Instagram, no Spotify playlist, just one photo. A woman standing in the snow under a streetlight, face partially shadowed, red coat, long dark hair. Beautiful. But something about the photo felt wrong, like it wasn't taken by a phone, like it was taken from far away, like she didn't know it was being taken. Most people laughed it off until someone commented that they had matched with her. His name was Caleb Morris, 28, graphic designer, lived alone in a high-rise apartment overlooking Lake Michigan. He posted screenshots. She had messaged first. "Are you alone tonight?" Caleb thought it was bold, mysterious, kind of attractive. He replied yes. She responded almost instantly. "Good. I only meet people who are alone." Her stomach tightened. Same line from the Reddit screenshots a year ago. She almost unmatched, but curiosity is stronger than fear. The address arrived seconds later. Different location this time. An old theater downtown that had closed years ago. Lauren told herself she wasn't going inside. She just wanted to see if it was real. She arrived at 11:58 p.m. The theater stood dark and silent. Snow gathered along the steps. The marquee lights flickered faintly, even though the building had no power. Her phone buzzed. "I see you." Her heart began to pound. She looked around. Empty street. Another message. "Come inside. It's warmer." The front doors slowly creaked open. No one visible. No sound except wind. She should have left. Instead, she stepped inside. The lobby smelled like dust and old carpet. Her phone battery dropped from 62% to 19% instantly. The screen flickered. Upstairs. She whispered, "Hello?" No answer. The staircase lights turned on one by one, like something was guiding her. At the top of the stairs stood a woman in a red coat, long dark hair, face half hidden in shadow, exactly like the profile picture. She didn't move. Lauren felt frozen. The woman tilted her head slightly, too slowly, like a puppet adjusting on strings.
Lauren tried to speak, but no sound came out. The woman raised her hand and pointed behind Lauren. She turned. The lobby below was gone. No doors, no entrance, just darkness. When she looked back, the woman was closer, much closer. Lauren's phone buzzed one last time. "You're not alone anymore." The screen went black. The next morning, the theater was locked. No sign anyone had entered. Lauren's car still parked outside, keys inside the ignition, engine cold. Her dating profile deleted. Police connected her case to Caleb's disappearance the year before. 2 missing people, same day, same mysterious dating profile. They traced the data app. The profile had no IP address, no device ID, no location history. It didn't exist on any server. It only appeared on Valentine's Day at midnight, then vanished. The following year, February 14th, came again. Chicago police monitored dating apps closely. At exactly 12 a.m., Be Mine Forever appeared. New photo, new woman, same red coat. This time, detectives created a fake profile to match with it. Within seconds, it messaged, "Are you alone tonight?" The detective replied, "Yes." "Good." An address was sent, an abandoned subway station beneath the city. Officers surrounded the location before midnight, armed, prepared. They waited. 12:01 a.m. Nothing. 12:07 a.m. Radio interference began. Static filled every channel. One officer reported seeing a woman in a red coat at the far end of the tunnel, standing still, watching. Backup units rushed forward, but when they reached the spot, the tunnel was empty, and one officer was gone. Body cam footage later recovered showed something impossible. The camera captured the red-coated woman standing 20 feet away, her face finally visible, her eyes completely black, her mouth stretched into a smile too wide for her face. She whispered something. The audio glitched. Then the screen went black. The officer was never found. The profile disappeared again at 12:24 a.m., as if it had never existed. And somewhere in Chicago, under a streetlight, a woman in a red coat waits, every February 14th, looking for someone who's alone.